Hi Kate, how are you?
Good, Russ. How are you?
Good, thanks. So basically, for this video, I'll just be going through my business plan, which I've written for a new idea I have for a business in
Yep.
fitness. I'll start off with the name. It's basically, I call it Park After Dark. To really I like to keep it short and catchy, but at the same time, in many ways, just signify what the business is about, because it will be a lot of training after dark.
Sure.
As it's centered around sort of business hours and stuff like that for people.
Sounds good.
Be run as a part-time business, and as I mentioned, operates around regular business hours to cater for everybody. Services offered will be personalised personal fitness training, group training, and self-defense training. Alright, so basically I've sort of come up with a few goals in regards to just how I want to move forward with the business. I wanted to make them sort of as specific and detailed as possible, known as the SMART principle, SMART goals. So within, obviously the first year will be getting it all together and starting to generate some sort of profit in many ways, or at least trying to break even, along with just really gaining momentum and trying to garner more clients. 2 years, I really like to be furtherly self-sufficient in the business, forming relationships with at least 2 to 3 other professionals and generating income in order to break even. 3 years, I'd like to build on the relationship with my clients and other professionals, try and at least gain a relationship with 2 to 3 more professionals. Again, I'd like to sort of shift my prices up a little bit from that, just to sort of increase a bit more, and people hopefully will see more value in my business. By 4 years, I'd like to have very strong relationships with my clients and engage with a minimum of 2 other professionals. Another increase, just slight increase to the price. And 5 years, I'd really like to have just a very strong presence within the industry, increase the profit margin a bit more, and be perhaps in a financial position to hire at least 2 staff members, potentially to go to different areas or to work with me. Alright, so products and services. The products, as I mentioned, group training programs, personal one-on-one training programs, a bit more, so I can cater to certain people a bit more. Prices will be a little bit higher, not too much higher, just in order to spend a lot of time. Self-defense training, teaching martial arts skills which I've acquired over the years, and things like that. And access to various resources such as nutritionists and massage therapists. Alright.
So where would you do most of the training?
I do it mostly usually just in a park or an outdoor area. Provided there's no rain, otherwise I'll find somewhere underneath so we can use. It'd be an established area, like, so if we be around the Penrith region. Planning to do it at Nepean River. There's an undercover area, but also very, very vast area I can always use. Of course, I'd have to get a council permit and public liability insurance and that sort of thing. But what do you reckon about that?
That sounds good. And it's good you've got a plan B in case the weather is inclement and you can't exercise outside.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks. All right. So I'll mainly use a rostering system for the actual clientele, just so I know where each day, what sort of programs we have, and what type of clientele I will have, if it's for group or personalised or anything like that. So I'll go have a rundown a bit on the pricing structure itself. So group training sessions I'm planning at $20 per head. There'll be more people in the group and less time to spend one-on-one.
Yeah.
So of course, the more people, the more income it will generate.
Yeah.
And be a bit more enticing at a slightly lower cost.
So how many people would be in a class at once?
Aiming to be at least between 5 to 10 people.
Okay.
Just say 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Personal one-on-one sessions, I'll have it at about $30 per head.
Mm-hmm.
Really because I'd need to spend a little bit more time because I'd want to develop specific exercise and exercises and different routines for certain people.
Sure.
And self-defense group training be at $20 per head.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to that, and I'd only be doing that, just for group training for starters. Basically, for outsourcing, I'll be going to it as a sole trader, but I will be sort of outsourcing things like marketing tools, marketing avenues. My friend Scott's Designs, he's agreed he's on standby ready to produce, any sort of merchandise in the future and things like that. You First Fitness Equipment is another company I've been looking into, just for the provision of any equipment needed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And competition-wise, there's a few people around the area, such as Fitness Enhancement, which is a mobile personal training service.
Okay.
They're more catered towards NDIS clients, like the elderly, things like that. But which is fair. But mine will be sort of a bit broader and it'll be in the one spot.
Yeah.
But they don't offer self-defense or training or anything like that. Price-wise, they're about $50 per hour.
Oh.
So they've got a bit of a reputation, but I think, mine sort of stands a little different.
Yeah.
There's also Vision Personal Training in Penrith. It's really a studio based for personal and group training.
Yeah.
Again, they don't really provide self-defense training or so much one-on-one.
Yeah.
And $46 per hour for those guys.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it can be.
I like the idea of the martial arts included because that gives people a little bit of more variety rather than just thinking they can just go and do personal training. They've got that extra bonus of you being able to teach the martial arts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, that's something I've always enjoyed and like to incorporate.
No, I think that's really good.
Into that. Thanks. And which is another competitor I'll have, which is Goshikan Karate Academy. In Wellington. Very focused on martial arts and boxing training as well. But they're sort of only available on certain days for certain age groups.
Yeah.
And they're not inclusive of everyone at one time sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is understandable. They've got a lot of people.
Yeah.
$30 a week for a gold pass there. They don't really do so much like weight training or personal training in that sense. So it's really just focused on martial arts.
Okay.
Which is fair enough. So of course, as I mentioned, I'm going into it as a sole trader.
Yep.
The reason I've chosen that is there'll be less overhead.
Makes sense.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, just to sort of, as I start.
Yeah.
There'll be more room to develop the original vision of the business. And really, eventually I would like to have people on board.
Yeah.
But I'd like to grow it myself
first,
and then have people come into
then
my
you're
frame.
confident that you can support that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's not too many legal requirements in regards to having staff on at this point.
Yep.
Of course, my main ones will be for myself, ABN
Yep.
number, registering my name with ASIC.
Yep.
Tax file number and of course insurance.
Yep.
as well as a first aid certificate.
Of course.
Got to have one of those. Yeah, so my main marketing strategies, I'll mainly just hit up places like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, have like little videos here and there just to sort of get the advertising going.
What about flyers? Is that a thing anymore?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that was just the online, but I will have physical media such as flyers, business cards. Even when the group starts, I'll have these little like sort of flag type things. Banners, yeah. So I can put up and just have...
Yeah, so everyone knows who you are and who you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
And they
that's
can
really good.
talk about it. And even, as I mentioned, Scott's Designs, he does T-shirts at a good price as well.
Yeah.
So I'll get a bunch of T-shirts printed up.
That's good.
Available, eventually like water bottles, stickers, stuff like that. Hats, absolutely, that's definitely part of it.
Yep.
And really just push it forward. Yeah. Gaining a name for myself.
Sounds good.
See how far it grows.
Excellent.
Enjoy.
Sounds really good.
Thanks for that. Yeah. So you reckon it's something a lot of people will be interested in?
I think so. I think in this area too, there are a lot of people that would definitely benefit from having that sort of service, especially Penrith, the area you're talking about. There's a lot of mums there that want to get fit, a lot of young people, and I think that with the martial arts included, I think that's a brilliant idea, because that not only appeals to one certain part, but it appeals to others as well.
Oh, excellent.
And it gives them that option that they can not only exercise, but they can also have like a martial art skill as well.
Yeah.
You know, for young people who want to get their, confidence.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a brilliant idea.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Just to get it out there.
Saturate the market and
change people, help them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we'll see a big change, and I think we'll see good things.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for your time.
No, thank you.
Cheers, I
really appreciate it. Thank
Cheers.
you.